You ever wonder why some photographers get that one shot, the hero shot, the one that makes it all? Some people can go out and they can shoot 1,000 shots and still not come up with this frame. This is the story of one of those shots. Hi, I'm Robert Maxfield. Welcome to Max Concert Photography, robertcmaxfield.com. And we're going to tell you a little bit about a story of a photograph that I took and what helped in what made the creation and the thinking behind doing this one photograph. This is the story about one of my absolute favorite photographs that I've taken, and I will tell you right off the bat, the photograph was planned, and the artist had no idea that I was doing it and was not involved in the planning in any way. So I will tell you, first off, sound check is probably my favorite time to take photographs because the artist is very much relaxed. They're in their own zone. They're not paying attention to the audience. They're not performing. And you catch the artist in their natural state. And in this photograph right here is the result of that actual natural state. This is Rachel Stacy. She's one of my favorite artists. Uh, Absolutely amazing. And this photograph, I will tell you, is probably 4 or 5 years old. But this was her in her zone doing her thing. And the original photograph did not start out this way. It started out in a very much this way. And when I did it on purpose, I took it and said, I'm going to catch her naturally before she does anything. And then I adapted it from that to the final product. And you could take 1,000 shots just randomly at a concert and not come up with anything like this at all. This takes planning, it takes knowing and understanding what's going on, and developing a feel for the artist. And this is the first time that I actually photographed her. I'd been talking with her through Facebook chat off and on for about 2 weeks. She has a Facebook page, and she had no idea who I was or when I showed up. So it'd been raining in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for probably 2 days, and it was raining that morning. I tried to get a hold of her and to see if she was still going to perform because it was an outdoor venue, and never could get a hold of her. So I showed up anyway and went to take the photographs. She was roaming around the stage, checking things out, doing what she needs to do. And the whole time I'm photographing her, and she has no idea who I am and why I'm there. And I'd heard in the first place that from various people that she didn't like photographers, so I was kind of a little bit skittish myself. But I had photographed this shot, and then I photographed some during the show. And I walked up and I dropped some money in her tip jar. And you could stand probably 6 foot from her off the stage. And I told her, I said, it doesn't look like the check stop has hurt you any. And then she instantly knew who I was, and things were cool. So we didn't have any problem. But this photograph is the result of that. I had to say, oops, I forgot something, so I put it in right here. So anyway, for those people that want to know what the settings were, this photograph, the original photograph, was shot with a Nikon 80 to 200 f2.8 zoom at 200 millimeters at f2.8, and the camera was a Nikon D800, which I just got, and shutter speed was 2/50th of a second. The ISO was 1600, and those are the settings for the photograph, just for those people that want to know. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. She recently had a benefit because she had eye cancer on her eyelid, and I donated one of the various copies I have of this particular photograph to a silent auction for her benefit. And when the lady asked me, she says, "Well, how much do you value the photograph at?" And I said, "Man, I don't have any idea." And she said, "Well, I'm going to put $40 on it." I said, "Well, okay, whatever." The first bid on the photograph, now it was in a frame, and was a 13 by 19 photograph. It was the first bid was $80, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay." And then by the time I left, I had not heard what the final sale price was, and somebody had told me that it was somewhere around $280, which was the final the final bid on it. And somebody took it home, and I signed the back of it and all that, and it's in a black frame. But that is one of the very few. That is probably the largest copy of that photograph that is out there in existence. So whoever owns it, thank you for doing that. There is a color version of it, of course, but I prefer the black and white. It kind of brings out a feel of solitude, which I think is what the photograph is supposed to be. And that's why I actually shot this photograph, is because I liked the feel of, when you look at the full frame version of it, it's kind of feel of loneliness. Whether she's lonely or not, I don't know. It's kind of the feel. But then when I converted it to black and white and I cropped it down, it had that deep in thought kind of feel. And that was what I was going for, and that's why I like the photograph so much. It actually tells a story of what she's like when she's working. And if you haven't seen Rachel Stacy in concert, do it. You won't be sorry. It's a great time. It's a good show. And Rachel, thank you for all you do. I appreciate it. This photograph of you is one of my favorites. And to everybody, if you're not subscribed, hey, take a look, watch the video, subscribe. And we want to thank you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.